But as I said, up next we do have Duke Nukem Manhattan Project by Tezero. I do want to make sure that the runner is ready to go. Are we all set up and good? We are ready to go. Just got the word from Tech. So I'll throw it over to Tezero then, and their commentator Daus Vectus for Duke Nukem. Over to you guys.
All right.
E bom, temos já imagens aí do Duke Nukem, né? Manhattan Project. Será a categoria N% na dificuldade difícil. Jogo de PC aí, na versão de PC que o runner vai correr. E tem 1h30 aí de estimativa para o runner terminar a run. Desejo boa sorte. Vamos ver aí como o runner vai se sair aí, né? Justamente nessa run.
And as soon as things are ready to go, just smack that button. So this is a good game, so hopefully you're gonna have a good time here. Bonk. So hopefully it started. Yeah, okay.
E bom, já começou.
Right, so Duke Nukem Manhattan Project is kind of a side-scrolling.
Basicamente, está parecendo um platformer. Como no primeiro Duke Nukem, tá me lembrando o primeiro Duke Nukem. Se eu não me engano, o primeiro ele era de DOS, o estilo de jogabilidade.
And the core of this run is you just running and trying to not lose time at all. And given that it is hard difficulty, enemies deal more damage, take more damage to be killed. And so on and so forth. So, oh come on! How am I hitting that? I'm fat fingering the tilde. Won't be a problem in a bit. Because I'm not used to.
Bom, usando os dutos de ar para poder conseguir pegar a altura. Interessante.
So one of the main,
bom, pegou a shotgun. E bom, ele desligou uma bomba. Para progredir ele tem que salvar mais 3 pessoas, né? Então lá vai o Duke.
So there is a small skip coming up here. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of pipe bombs and they will blow up the barrel on the other side of the fence, which normally shouldn't happen. But I guess the explosion is just so big that it kind of goes through. Oh, come on. How am I missing that jump? Well, anyway, that's the first level. It's kind of an introductory. So in every level, you gotta save the babe, you gotta get the key and get out.
Bom, com o cartão amarelo ele vai poder ter acesso, obviamente, a um certo lugar, mas ele já terminou a parte 1 já dos telhados. Vai iniciando agora a parte 2.
So essentially when I'm swapping weapons, I do wanna make sure that I'm actually spinning. So I need that.
Bom, e agora ele pode dar o dobro de dano em um determinado tempo. E agora ele, né, ele tá executando o duplo pulo.
In a way, that game I would describe it as Ninja Gaiden with guns, because for the most part, it's just not stopping for as much as possible.
Bom, acabou o dobro de dano. Ai, meu Deus. Virou um trava-língua aqui pra mim. Bom, agora temos o jetpack. O runner vai usar aí para poder passar o level. Bom, mas também tem um certo tempo de durabilidade. Pegou a chave azul agora. Bom, salvou mais uma pessoa.
now I'm being extra cautious of not hitting tilde, because it just makes it look bad. Alright, so third level in every chapter.
Bom, e agora ele vai para a terceira fase.
And the boss of first chapter is
Ele diz que tem um boss.
Is really bad boss in terms of speedrunning, because it takes.
Ele já aproveitou e já pegou o dobro de dano. Vai ser útil justamente para poder utilizar na fight contra o boss. Bom, mais uma bomba aí desarmada.
But when we're talking about 4 minutes, 6 seconds isn't really all that impressive. So this level is on a timer because at the end, well, on a cycle, I should rather say, because at the end of this section,
Bom, o dobro de dano infelizmente acabou.
in here there is that elevator going away. Oh, okay, I should die because I'm not making a cycle.
E, bom, ele morreu esmagado. Ele errou o timing do pulo. Acontece. Bom, pegou o Red Key agora.
Oh, come on.
Morreu de novo. Ai, desculpa, mas ver o personagem simplesmente explodindo desse jeito eu achei hilário. Bom, mais uma vez ele pegou o Red Key. Ai, meu Deus.
Waiting for the sync to come back. So, there are two ways to run this game, obviously, because you can select every level in a menu. One of that would be ILs, where you just start with 100 health and, well, actually you can just do max ammo.
Bom, mais um momento aí de jetpack, né? Jetpack. Ai, meu Deus. Tô começando até a falar já errado.
There are practically two runners right now in this game. It's me and Universal. Should also to him for optimizing the hell out of the game. He's also holding records for easy, hard, and everything.
Ele tá falando do recordista, né? Que faz a run do jogo.
This is Boss Helicopter, the classic of the video gaming.
E é bom, o primeiro boss é o helicóptero.
Not sure what to talk about it because it's insanely straightforward. So it has 3 phases. First phase is kind of very easy, just flies around, shoots rockets. And with rapid fire you can kill it in one
Não, não é o Benzema que está correndo.
But a small optimization here would be killing it at a very specific place.
O nome do runner tá bem ali abaixo da imagem de, né, justamente da pessoa que tá correndo, que tá junto com o comentarista ali. E logo abaixo tem o nome do comentarista.
So yeah, cool boss. Essentially on easy, you need to kill less pigs. So essentially, it ends like a minute and a half faster. But yeah, so I guess if there's anything to read, Bowie, it's good time.
Yeah, sure, of course. I'll update you with some things, I guess, whilst this wonderful boss takes place. The biggest thing I think right now is that upcoming later today we have Argix Sonic Mania crowd control run. When we have an incentive for him to wear his cursed costume.
Bom, enquanto isso eles vão ler algumas doações. Enquanto o runner fica só aguardando ali durante a boss fight.
Then you can most certainly do so while supporting a great cause. So yeah, maybe get your donations in for that and support the charity as well. It's some good stuff. But yeah, there are some pretty cool I say gifts, prizes that are up for grabs. Our biggest one being our PlayStation 5s. One for NA, one for EU residents, $100 minimum donation to be entered into that. I think it's cumulative, I believe. Someone will clarify if that's not the case. But yeah, $100 and you'll be in the running for a PS5. They're pretty cool.
Bom, enquanto isso, os inimigos vão se acumulando ali em cima do prédio.
Well, these guys around 7, and then I'm gonna run around. Some of them are on the left side of the screen.
Bless them. They're trying.
Yeah, they just. Helicopter's also trying to hit me with the turret, but it just can't. I'm not supposed. I don't think you're supposed to, but they just kind of miss the fact that you can do that.
Mais inimigo.
It's bouncing. So it's gonna go back now, and once it's going back forward, I think that's when there is enough big cops.
O helicóptero ele tenta atirar ali no Duke Nukem, mas ele não consegue por conta do posicionamento que o Duke tá se encontrando no teto. E agora ele vai matar simplesmente os inimigos.
I think that's correct. Yeah, should drop just one more.
E para terminar a boss fight, basicamente. Basta digitar exclamação agenda ou exclamação ESA no chat.
Makes it so you get double damage, like just now. Getting to 400 health makes it so you refill your ammo and get another round of double damage. It's gonna be very important all around the run. Third phase is luckily very short. Cutscene is longer than the phase. This is the antagonist, the Morphix, kind of throwback to Dr. Proton from the original Dukes.
Bom, o Runner tá falando pouquinho da lore.
Shows up in this one game and in no other games. Also nice skybox there.
Bom, e agora vem a terceira fase do boss. E é basicamente o Duke Nukem só atacando o helicóptero.
The optimal way of killing that boss is just 2 and 1, but I had to climb the staircase like twice. So this is the second chapter, and also the shortest one.
E agora o segundo capítulo.
And don't worry, no more bosses are gonna be like this one. The entire chapter is probably like as long as Duke 3D, right?
Pigs will fly before Morphix rules the world on my watch. This is as far as I can get this game. Never played from this.
Bom, agora Duke já simplesmente depois dessa caída, agora se encontra nas ruas. E ele tá pegando fogo, bicho.
With the dual guns, they do quite a lot of damage on hard. But other than that, this game is also kind of like weird 3D, not 3D. As you could see, I just threw a pipe bomb like diagonally there. Quite nice. Next room, however, is very tricky. As it, first of all, it's RNG. There is like cars in Chinatown. They move on a cycle.
Bom, vai executando aí os inimigos que encontra no caminho. Runner. Opa, quase ele foi atropelado.
Seemingly on some other cycle, like a game start cycle, maybe. Maybe I'm just wrong and I'm just pulling that from us. So that didn't hit the barrel, which was the intent. And these are
bom, mais uma pessoa ali acabou de salvar.
Normal, upgraded and like a boss version. Hello. That's weird. And boss versions only start appearing after you've defeated the boss, so the big cops, they can start appearing now, but I don't think it will be until chapter 3 that they start appearing. Also, despite killing only mutants, we're just gonna destroy the car here. It's an autopilot.
Bom, e agora ele simplesmente explodiu o carro, enquanto o outro ele simplesmente pulou. Mais uma vez ele evitando os carros.
It's a long running section now, so it would be a good time for donation.
Of course, yeah, we have a A quick fiver from Kevin70 just says bring it home, Castnax, and that in particular donation.
E bom, ele terminou aí a primeira parte de Chinatown. Vai começando agora a segunda fase.
Basically, the runner will do the first mission blindfolded, so that donation's going towards that one. So thank you very much indeed. That's just getting started on its way to $1,500. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for that. Yeah, there's a lot of incentives to be met.
Bom, ele vai atirando mais porcos. Basicamente são os inimigos aí que o Duke mais enfrenta durante o jogo. E momento jetpack mais uma vez.
So another thing I will be doing throughout the round, every so often you might have seen, I threw a pipe bomb. Blowing up pipe bombs makes enemies aware of you all around, well, not all around the level, but mostly in a close proximity to you. I'm gonna wait for that one to pass. And by throwing that one, I made two lizards.
Bom, passou por mais alguns inimigos. E, bom, agora ele se encontra no esgoto. Mais alguns inimigos no caminho.
Health isn't really an issue in this chapter. In later chapters, getting more health would be.
Bom, mais uma vez com jetpack.
Well, here it's kind of not big of a deal. At least I didn't fall off.
E mais uma bomba aí desarmada.
Triggers to hit after landing. For some reason, it's just very tiny. The trigger for that girl. It's like you land practically millimeter off, and it just doesn't trigger. Let's see how that guy behaves. Not really behaves.
E é claro, meu Deus do céu. Ok, simplesmente o carro apareceu ali do nada. E bom, ele terminou a segunda fase de Chinatown.
So, one of my favorite levels now, Club, also has a unique music. That music is only used in that level. This is where the first normal boss of the game will take place.
E bom, terceira fase, vem vindo mais um boss para ele enfrentar.
As you can see on UI, there are things which I currently have 0 of. These are nukes, and you can collect them. In each level there is 10 of them, and by doing that, it increases your max ammo, max ego, that is like your normal ego. Oh wow, what are you doing there? And yeah, that's it. It increases all types of ammo, health, and so on. So if I get over 100 health now, essentially my health will start dropping down until it reaches the 100. If I were to get more nukes,
então, Rick Snakes, basicamente ele tá jogando esse jogo na versão de PC, então eu não sei como ele conseguiu exatamente esse jogo, mas é de PC. Ele tá jogando essa versão, que ele tá fazendo a run. Bom, ele salvou mais uma pessoa. Ah, infelizmente saiu da loja, que pena. Entendo. É uma pena que o jogo simplesmente sumiu. E bom, ele simplesmente já terminou o boss. Agora a sessão do metrô. Você tem grub? Eita.
That's probably gonna mess me up. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. I completely forgot there are bugs there. And if you do manip, oh, I was looking away. If you do manips correctly, they all kind of gather at the barrel that should blow up. Otherwise, they
Já tentou dar uma olhada na nuvem, alguma coisa assim do tipo?
fall into your face and block you, which is annoying. And obviously, when you run ILs, you want things to go as smooth as possible. So any like extra stumble on the enemy.
Bom, e passou por mais alguns inimigos.
More annoying with levels that have like a lot of cutscenes. So I have a very good chance of actually reaching 400 health. Not like I need it, but
Tenso, Rick.
oh, I know why.
Tenso.
Killed the enemy with a fit. So this is glove gun. It can go through walls for some reason. So
Nossa, por isso que então ela foi removida da Steam.
In this chapter.
Que é uma pena.
And this weapon isn't going to be used.
Pra quem é fã de Duck Nukem, né, vai ser basicamente uma falta aí pra adquirir o jogo.
On a pig cop, it turns into a little piggy. If you use it on a lizard, it changes into, well, you guessed it, lizard, a gecko, whatever, and so on and so forth. I hope I am not getting hit by that train. Right, that's fine.
Bom, ele simplesmente tomou um choque ali, né, mas tá tudo numa boa. Opa! Por alguns momentos ele ficou sem sinal ali na captura. E, bom, não sei o que aconteceu, que o Duck Nukem ficou ali convulsionando. Meu Deus do céu, que bizarro. Mas tá aí. Primeira fase do metrô concluída.
Not insanely tight cycle, but an annoying one for sure. So I've picked up
Justamente essa versão. Eita.
I need to make it to a button right before it expires. If it expires before, I'm kind of screwed, and I'll need to be guessing because there is a train that you need to stop in order to like walk on it.
Bom, basicamente o Runner tá falando que tem um trem que você precisa parar, basicamente.
It's very annoying to predict.
E ele diz que é bem chato de ter que, né, prever.
That's fine. Probably. No, it's not. Yeah, that's why timing is important, but I kind of got blocked by enemies.
Por isso que ele falou que o timing acaba sendo importante. Ele teve que mexer no trem de novo para conseguir andar. Opa!
Metropolis. Why did I say that? More annoying part is that chapters 3 and 4 are kind of both metro themed, except the 4 is a bit more sewer themed as well. So it's like as if you're playing a very, very long chapter. Don't like that. And then you go into the worst chapter after that, in the 5th one. Kinda sucks. Yeah, I'm on a really good health, as you saw in the beginning of, like, you can get health base.
Bom, ele tomou um damage de boost proposital, né? Porque senão ele não passa de forma mais rápida.
So you saw, like, when I was killing the first enemies in that level, they both gave me. Oh, come on! Oh, that's. Oh, wait, what? I'm surprised. So the floor broke, but the barrels didn't. Huh. That's the first. Okay. This is okay. Sometimes you could just randomly let go after jumping on a... Not on a pipe, but on whatever that is that I'm holding. Well, I guess it is a pipe.
Bom, tudo explodindo ali ao redor, mas do que abriu ali a saída.
So the other way of cancelling stumble animation is sliding off, which I've done a few times before.
E bom, ele estourou os barris só para poder ter acesso, mais damage boost.
As it is. Okay, that's fourth one, I believe, at this point.
The fourth. Cheating again.
Yeah, actually cheating. So yeah, this section is odd. I don't know why it is designed like that. You're kind of running on a force field, and then you hit that train, which is going backwards, and you cannot do anything with it. It just kind of there.
Bom, ele falou que o design dessa parte é esquisita. Aquele trem ele tem que aguardar passar de qualquer forma para poder progredir. E esse trem ele anda lento mesmo.
I don't think anyone died there, but yeah, sure. It's not a big deal. It just can't do much. Might as well just throw 5 bombs. And this is a boss version of Blizzard. That one does a lot of damage because it has Uzis, and even if you kill it, Uzis still do damage. So it's like around 50 damage it does in one shot, technically. If you don't dodge it.
Bom, mais uma pessoa salva.
Boss level, also probably the hardest boss IL level for multiple reasons. Before I die here. Okay. Never happened, but in a marathon, could have. Totally could have.
Bom, segunda fase do metrô concluída. E agora a terceira fase, obviamente, vai ter um boss. Temos um momento aí que ele tem que desviar dos obstáculos agora, enquanto ele corre em cima da composição do trem. Mais uma sessão aí que ele tem que evitar de tomar um hit sem querer dos obstáculos.
So whenever you reset this level in ILs, you always start with that section, and at some point your head starts hurting. So important pipe bomb comes up in a second. It's gonna make that lizard run to the left. Now I can just jib him. Yeah, I'm actually quite good on health.
Mais um momento que ele vai tomar um pequeno damage boost. Mais um personagem salvo.
I am on a kind of weird health, and I'm tempted to wait till I'm below 150, because I need double damage to proc on the boss. I cannot afford to take it now. It's gonna take a bit extra damage there. Yeah, a lot of girls spawn here after you pick up the key. The bullets don't go off the screen, so it's kind of unfortunate. You cannot pre-fire.
Bom, ele falou que algumas balas podem sair simplesmente para fora da tela, o que não é legal. De novo a sessão aí de correr mais uma vez em cima da composição do trem. Enquanto isso ele vai ignorando os inimigos que estão dentro basicamente do trem. Enquanto ele só fica apenas na área externa.
Small optimization for this boss, but I'm just gonna go old strat here because it's not much slower. Just gonna pick up that double damage, then kick it twice.
Bom, e agora a hora de enfrentar o boss.
And get 400 ego, which fully refills my ammo.
E bom, esse foi o boss. É simplesmente essa foi a boss fight.
Would you run it yourself?
Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm learning. After this, I'm gonna do Berserker, probably.
Yeah, just do ILs. Oh wait, the kick didn't do anything.
Bom, nova área.
Not really into ILs. I'm gonna go for the foreruns.
Basicamente, esgotos.
A lot into ILs. Because I'm mostly running original Doom. It's like my main speed game. Well, I mean, I'm not really running anything fairly often anymore, but
basicamente agora o Duke tá com uma bazuca, agora de arma, mas ele trocou pra arma convencional.
But yeah, this speed game is chill. It used to be slower without rapid fire. Without rapid fire, it was actually 4 to 5 minutes slower. Also, this is one of those cutscenes where you can move all the time. But yeah. So, funny enough.
Bom, hora de descer mais a fundo nessa seção de esgotos, né? Enquanto vai passando por mais alguns inimigos. E é claro, referência a Alien ali, com aqueles ovos ali, basicamente.
Just rerouting everything. And well, obviously Kelnin, who found the rapid fire, the shotgun trick, the whole spinny, that kind of thing.
Bom, ele evitando mais uma vez os ovos de ele. Então, se você ver justamente o primeiro jogo do Duke Nukem, banido, basicamente ele é uma plataforma, né? Um jogo de plataforma e tiro. Basicamente esse jogo é como se fosse o primeiro jogo, né, que saiu para DOS, se eu não me engano, na época. É só você pesquisar o primeiro Duke Nukem, você vai ver como ele é bem diferente do Duke Nukem tradicional que a gente está acostumado a ver. Esse daí parece mais como se fosse uma homenagem ao primeiro jogo.
122,000 they've ensured that 120,000 children and their families have received psychological and safeguarding support, and they've ensured that 80,000 children and their families receive food, cash, and other things to ensure that they have those.
E o Duke Nukem no primeiro jogo ele não, a aparência dele, com relação à aparência que a gente conhece do Duke, é completamente diferente do primeiro jogo. Não tô brincando, gente. Porque eu vi um Taz e eu fiquei assim, nossa, esse é o primeiro Duke Nukem, nossa, que diferença.
$50 also keeps 10 out-of-school children from going hungry during a pandemic, so that's obviously a huge deal. You know, and $50 can, you know, also pay for the attendance of an entire village school in a country like Uganda, including the cost of teacher training and salaries, supplies, and curriculum. So you'd be helping children all over the world, you know, eat and learn. So you know, those donations are obviously great for, you know.
Tanto que teve um easter egg na primeira fase que é justamente tinha uma pixel art ali na parede do primeiro, referenciando justamente o primeiro jogo.
Donated thus far, and if you do want to donate, links to donate are found below the stream, and know that it's a great cause that you are donating towards. We're so close to 220k as well, so if you're enjoying the run right now and you really want to support Tesoro, now would be a hugely great time for a donation as we zone in on that 20k mark. Let's go.
Yep. So this level is probably one of the more boring ones. That's also the reason I don't like the whole chapter 4.
Entendo, Rick Snakes.
There is this level which is extremely boring. There is next level which has extremely tight jumps, and then the boss level is just, well, the boss level is fine. Okay. So yeah, from now on we're gonna be using rocket launcher more often. So screen shaking every now and then. Can't do much about it.
Bom, ele tá usando mais uma vez a bazuca para poder eliminar alguns inimigos.
Where I think there should be, but then I'm gonna look at if I'm getting health. So yeah, any kill grants you health. Any kill with your feet, like with the kicking, sliding, that grants you twice that.
Sim, é ao vivo, sim, aventureiro.
The boss in 3-3.
Bom, primeiro level completado.
200 health and practically did a full refill. Yeah, this level is all about jumping the beams. It's very exciting, especially the later part.
Bom, basicamente ele tá fazendo já uma sessão de pulos agora neste level.
You have to do it, and the beams are smaller, and there is a key at the end of beams section. And if you fall, you essentially have to redo it, well, unless you save. In ALs you can't save, and doing it that section fast is awful. I hate that level for that reason. So pre-firing, bam, bam, bam. Oh, come on.
Bom, lá vai o Duke. Mais uma vez equipado com a bazuca, vai eliminando os inimigos.
And then just, you know, managing your ammo, looking after it, because getting refills with big heal is not guaranteed. Just knowing some damage values, because sometimes
mais personagem salvo.
30 and be just fine, but in later levels, especially in like the final chapter, like there are enemies that do like 40 damage per shot, and you don't wanna run into them while having like a 37 or something.
Basicamente, a gente está restreamando aqui o evento da ESA, que é um evento que está acontecendo agora na Europa. Lá, agora são 10 horas e 17 minutos. Nesse exato momento já é de dia. E, bom, a gente está fazendo restream aqui com comentários em português. Esse evento está sendo feito para arrecadar fundos, para poder ajudar uma ONG que ajuda as crianças, basicamente. E qualquer doação é bem-vinda para ajudar a causa. E este evento irá durar uma semana, começou basicamente no sábado. E irá até dia 30, né, que é o próximo sábado. E oi, Teclas. Como é que você está?
So yeah, there is that blue key on the other set of beams. Right, a lot of explosions now. Yeah, I know what my favorite is. It's coming later in chapter 8.
Oh yeah, I remember now. So nobody steals our chicks and lives.
Oh yeah,
that's episode 2.
Bom, Runner usando mais uma vez a bazuca contra os inimigos. Trocou para shotgun.
I need context to understand the joke. Things like that. A lot of good Duke memes. Shoutouts to Kino Fabino and Gianni.
Bom, ele precisa fazer os pulos, né? Ele errou o pulo. Ele precisa fazer os pulos certinho.
These one-liners kinda started a genre in build engine games too. Like Caleb and in Blood making so much quotes.
Oh yeah, Blood is also very quotable. I guess the only one I don't remember much is Shadow Warrior, because
bom, pequeno momento no elevador.
Blood a lot, I played Duke 3D a lot, so I can't remember that. Like,
sadly, I missed Blood back in the day, but yeah, it's
Blood was too scary for me.
Oh yeah,
there were ghosts. Only ghosts.
E bom, o elevador caiu.
I'm not sure what it was. I guess I never understood how to shake off the hand when it started.
Mas com isso ele termina a segunda fase.
I was playing with the cheats as a kid.
Bom, começando a terceira fase, obviamente ele vai ter que enfrentar o boss.
In early versions, I think they got bugged. Like you couldn't even shake it off.
Oh yeah.
It got patched. Also, have you heard about the Duke movie?
E mais uma vez ele deixou, né, o Duke Nukem pegar fogo de propósito, só pra tomar aquele damage boost.
Some memes.
Real curious about the story they're gonna make.
Just follow Duke Nukem Forever storyline. That's gonna work just fine.
Hopefully.
Bom, ele conseguiu passar ali pelos ovos, né, de Alien. Mais um personagem salvo.
2001 build, like actual game on that engine.
But that would be a fun made one, hopefully, one day.
Bom, agora ele tá com um dobro de dano. Com isso ele pode matar os inimigos de forma mais rápida. E claro, hora de enfrentar justamente o boss, que é a rainha e... Bom, ele já finalizou. Meu Deus, ele faz a boss fight como se fosse nada, é muito rápido. Bom, segunda parte da boss fight. Perseguição no trem.
Wait a bit more, I guess. Again, didn't work.
Bom, tá usando a bazuca para poder atingir o boss.
The old strat is to shoot her with rockets, but
basicamente o boss fica destruindo as composições do trem. Já tá com a vida no vermelho.
Alright. Got her. So I'm gonna get a full ammo refill, which is really good. Generally, it's very easy to get it here, but I've been messing it up every now and then.
Nossa, Teclas, que legal! E, bom, essa foi a boss fight. Ele acabou a fase. A gente só não tá fazendo a segunda stream porque não teve muitos comentaristas e pra comentar, senão a gente estaria fazendo a segunda stream também.
The gimmicks are insta-kill, cycles. A robot started appearing here, actually. Well, one robot was in 4-2. You didn't see it, but I blew it up off screen with. But in this chapter, they actually start appearing fairly often. I'm gonna do this safely. Because for some reasons, when you, like, I could jump from the edge of screen and just grab, like, in the middle of that railing of the pipe.
Bom, mais uma vez aí de bazuca, atacando já os inimigos mais uma vez.
And then you start level from the very beginning. So now we're gonna be getting our last weapon, which is called the pulse cannon, I believe. It's does a very good damage. It's gonna be our alternative when we're out of bullets.
Bom, barreira desativada. Isso ele pode fazer a progressão.
But it does. Its projectiles are actually going all the way through the screen, so I can just pre-fire infinitely far when I need to.
Bom, ele pegou o canhão de pulso.
No. Funny how you get 1 health for, you know, tiny bugs on the floor. But yeah, if all
Bom, ele precisa ter cuidado para não acabar caindo nos espinhos. Foi fácil.
Get hit by glop, they will mutate into a proper enemy.
Bom, ele já começou a usar o canhão de pulso para tirar qualquer inimigo que já esteja na frente.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that level as well, I guess. It's not the worst, it's just kind of
Momento de aguardar a plataforma.
Next level is weird. Well, this entire chapter is kind of odd. I don't have like a good place for it in my.
Meu Deus, ele quase caiu.
My top chapter tier list. It's probably one of my least favorite, but I also can't hate it practically for anything specific. Well, there is one thing in next level which I really hate, and it's kind of obscure that they put.
Bom, ele trocou o canhão de pulso para arma.
Or you might know if you played the game.
Trocou mais uma vez agora para bazuca.
So previously, as you can see, I'm almost not using machine gun, which is number 4. There are a few occasions where it's better to use than pistol, but pistol just does more damage than this thing.
Bom,
But
mais
machine gun
personagem
has
salvo.
spread. So in a very few cases when you need to hit the camera, which is just ever so above your field of view, like field of hitting enemies, whatever that would be, you would use machine gun.
Tô assim, Lord Zed.
One free combo for killing enemies.
Meu Deus, ele conseguiu deixar o Duke todo bugado de novo por alguns instantes.
Here goes.
Deus, Lord Zed.
Training himself in the field,
Antes tarde do que nunca.
like the ends.
Ai, meu Deus.
He's unfazed though.
It's like a Duke pose.
Yeah. It's like just asserts domination in his own way.
Eu vou tomar um horário assim pra descansar, sim.
Alright, 5-2. So there is a bridge on top, like that railing over there is a bridge. But it's closed, so we need to open the entire thing. Oh, whoops. There was a robot opened up. So you need to extend it. There are 3 buttons for some reason.
Bom,
You don't need all 3 to...
ele precisava ativar a ponte para poder fazer progressão.
And it's not like a difficult jump, so if you extend it only 2 times, you can make over just fine.
Não quero tomar muito café, não. Eu já sou muito ansiosa.
There is also a very small
Pelo amor de
skip,
Deus.
which I might try to do.
Então,
Also, this is a very explosive situation here.
por isso que eu evito tomar
There's a
café,
lot of
Grubby.
cops there.
Eu tomei só uns 2 copinhos, ó,
The cops, which
hoje.
take 3 rockets or something. But
Tirando
this
isso,
section is fairly
não
easy to
posso
get,
exagerar muito.
because of how tight the jump here is.
Melhor ir devagar, Grubby. Senão é perigoso você passar
The
mal.
second one. First one is kind of okay. Yeah, so puzzles. Very cool. Oh, whoops.
Ups, ele acabou morrendo pros espinhos.
That's why I put the quick save there. Okay, that was actually not too bad. Second try and I only died on the first thing, which I shouldn't even die again.
Sim, põe arriscado nisso.
A very annoying part in IL, again. In IL, so many things are annoying.
Bom, a ponte estendeu
But then
pouquinho.
it's also satisfying when you get the result that you want.
Precisa,
Such a
né,
good, nice
continuar a
Look at
extensão
it,
da
it's
ponte
super
para
close.
poder continuar.
That's why I like ILs, personally. Did I make it? Yeah, I made it. Okay, cool. So once the cutscene starts, you lose control of a Duke. So you can't really course correct you falling. But you can hit that platform which is below you, which saves a bit, just like a couple seconds. But it makes you... The elevator is still moving, so it gets you into the thing.
Meu Deus,
So this
Lorde!
opens the force field, which allows you to extend bridge third time. I don't know
Ai,
how it's
meu Deus.
there is a skip.
Eu
which you
entendi
can
o seu
do.
trocadilho
I'll
aí,
go
viu?
for it, even if I waste a whole bunch of time there. But that skip allows you to get to the bridge earlier, but only if you do it like first try, and you're kind of even if you do it second try. It's really odd and gimmicky, but let's see how it goes. Not too good.
Ai, meu Deus.
Alright,
Só o chat mesmo.
that's fine. So there is like a trigger that just teleports you to a bridge for reasons. Otherwise you need to go like down the tunnel. Ah, I should have pre-fired the pulse cannon. Oh, whatever. The bug is probably gonna move away.
Lord Zed. Ai, meu Deus.
This section just kind of run. Try not to take too much damage. But again, you don't have to, like... When I started running this game, actually a long time ago, in 2007 probably. Obviously back then. I didn't know anything about speedrunning, I just had a concept of, oh, this game has a time at the end of it, at the end of each level, I might as well try recording it. And I was
Bom, ele
recording
pegou a chave azul agora.
turn off the audio, so whenever somebody would walk into my room, I would essentially mess up my recording, because there's like...
Agora ele precisa fazer o caminho de volta, só que ele vai tomar um damage boost.
And I was rushing through that area, but you actually don't have to, because you perfectly align for that cycle if you don't. Normally what you're supposed to do there, I guess, is not go back through the same glob area, but rather go through the
Lord Zed, meu Deus.
with a lot of spikes in there.
Meu Deus do céu, olha as piadas do Lord Zed.
Not looking for 100% runs in this game. I mean, I hope Universal does it.
Ai, meu Deus.
But, yeah.
Eu não acredito que eu tô vendo essas piadas.
Levels which just make me not want to play this 100%.
O Vanessa não tá se conformando.
So, cameras.
Ai, meu Deus.
Doesn't matter. Like the robot girls, the machines, they blow up if you do too much damage after they died. I just wanted that camera to move.
Ai, meu Deus.
So when you fire glob at them, then too much, they will blow up. Alright, this
Pra variar, meu irmão vem, usa o banheiro e não dá, ele dá descarga com a porta aberta. Oh, maravilha. Enquanto isso, ele acabou caindo pra um buraco. Caiu de novo. Ele tá tentando conseguir fazer o pulo no ponto certo. Errou de novo. Errou. Opa, não errou não. Foi, acertou.
Which is what Hard IL does, which I don't know how many attempts it took Universal, because I only got that once.
Bom, ele conseguiu agora fazer a ponte se estender.
But yeah, while I'm traveling to the boss, it would be... Oh, what? Go away. What?
What?
Right, while I'm traveling to the boss, it would be good time for any messages
Bom.
or donations if we have any.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much indeed. We have
Não sei o que aconteceu, mas ele ficou preso ali no inimigo. Que bizarro.
I'm going to keep in theme with the game here. Donating for a great cause.
Mais uma bomba desarmada.
Thank you so much indeed. If you do, I'm thinking like for donations during the Duke run, if we can try and get some like schlocky kind of 90s badass quotes to read in Duke's voice, that'd be great.
Yeah, donate things and specify. Do you know Caleb from Blood?
Wait, I don't know. Sorry.
If you knew him, then we could do like a donation train, where you specify if you read as Duke or as Caleb.
Sorry, off the top of my head.
Alright, let's just do Duke.
Yeah, let's do Duke. Let's get some Duke quotes in. Keep it TOS friendly. But yeah.
We'll take care of you once and for all.
So this boss, I'm gonna refire some pulse cannon.
Bom, boss fight, bom, ele já acabou com o boss. Nem dá tempo, eu mal falo boss fight e simplesmente ele já termina a fight do boss.
Then around a very specific amount of health, which I'm not sure what it is. I just shoot a bit and then I do the shotgun trick. 1, 2, and then it's just enough.
Bom, já começou já o próximo level, já com bazucadas.
All the bosses are not dying from shotgun trick, period. And there aren't many bosses left, so this is chapter 6. Boss here is an annoying fly, which is quite a pain. And it would be really good if I could get to 400 health after killing it, which is really hard to do. by the way.
Bom, o Runner. Eita, notificação.
Double damage.
Bom, o Runner falou que o boss desse mundo ele é irritante.
This is the longest level outside of, you know, the helicopter level, which is also like has a lot of things going on. So you can mess up in the latest part of this level fairly easily because it's an ice section. Everyone loves ice sections. The only thing that this game doesn't have is
Ai,
water
meu
levels,
Deus
which
do
is
céu.
a good thing, I guess. But it has ice sections. It has.
Lord com as piadas. Ai, meu Deus.
Fell into water in the Lego City. There was supposed to be a lizard, but I guess it just does drop into water sometimes. Good. So these flies take extremely little damage to kill, but they also do extremely large amount of damage, like 25 or something. And they throw like 3 glove
Meu
shots,
Deus,
so
a piada.
impossible to dodge.
Ai, meu Deus, Jay, perdi. Vê.
Big oopsies. This is one of the few levels which isn't fully optimized
Ai,
as I am,
meu Deus.
because of how many things can and will go wrong here. There's just so many enemies in your way. Most of them, you know, can get in a very, very weird spots. Essentially, especially in the next section, 2 sections of the ship. I was fairly
Não,
impressed
essa da
with
bazuca
this
foi,
section.
meu Deus do céu, não tava esperando não.
Estimated by the audio looping, because there's like a
Essa piada da bazuca não esperava.
audio, whatever, in the song.
Dia perdi, meu Deus do céu.
Well, I would say. It could be better, I guess, but just fine as an ambient in a way. But here I'm gonna actually use machine gun because fly can be high, but I just did shotgun twice for some reason.
Ai, ai.
Alright, so that lizard at the bottom, which kind of memed me, was one of those things I was talking about in this level. I think that might have killed... No, it didn't. Oh no, it did. What gave me 10 health? Someone blew up.
Bom, ele passou por alguns ovos de alien. Passando por mais alguns inimigos.
Oh yeah, you like clip everywhere.
Yeah.
The build engine things.
The best things ever.
E mais uma bomba desarmada.
In the re-release versions? Like, in Megaton edition and such?
Like clip where?
All the, like, the way you like clip through the walls and say, or do you not clip and Duke? You only do that.
Yeah. I think, yeah. You can't really go out of bounds, but
Bom, o Runner tá precisando de picape de vida, hein? Tá com a barra de vida bem baixa.
Right. Oh, that's bad. Not supposed to hold there. Oh, you can double jump there? Keep getting that.
Opa, ele não conseguiu fazer o... Bom, agora ele fez o pulo.
So yeah, there are ice physics on these crates, so I'm sliding. Not a huge fan of that.
I ought to break a broom handle off in your ass.
Okay. Fine, will do. We'll have to do.
Gotta find the exit.
Bom, pegou o cartão amarelo agora.
As it goes on. Chapter 7 and 8 are fairly brutal in terms of speedrun. There is a skip which we currently don't do in full game run in chapter 7, which saves like half a minute. but it's extremely inconsistent because it relies on AI manip with pipe bombs, and even then, once you manipulate it, like the cameras, you need to do some very janky things, which is very, very hard to do. So there's a potential 37-second time save.
Ai,
so
meu Deus, Lord Zed.
get it or not. Alright, time to go shaky again.
Bom, fase concluída. Já iniciou já a próxima. Mais uma vez com a bazuca. Bom, ele trocou de arma que eu nem vi, meu Deus do céu. Ele faz a troca de armas muito rápida.
Ow, 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 ow. Should be okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm definitely not getting 400 health on the boss.
Bom, ele pegou
No,
a...
actually, no, I might.
Nossa, eu esqueci o nome da arma.
Charge pulse counter, which then does this. Very
Acho que é arma de pulso, se eu não me engano.
I might die here. Can that stuff disappear? Right.
Ele tá com medo de tomar uma morte, né? Porque ele tá com HP baixo.
Time for one hit KO runs.
Yeah. All the health you actually can. I believe you can. No damage almost the entire game. I'm just not sure if you can no damage. Oh, whoops. That's bad.
Ups, ele morreu.
Oh, that's really far. Okay, I'll quick save next time. Yeah, I'm not used to being such a low health here. As far as I kill...
Olá, Gairin. Sim, a Duke Nukem. Ai, meu Deus. Agora eu tô... Não, agora eu vi o meme na minha mente. Não tem como.
So, I threw a pipe bomb for a reason there. There was an AI manip.
Nossa, banido.
Backfired.
Que pena.
Gonna quick save after I kill the big cop. Here. Right, now I can charge pulse cannon because this big
É, realmente faz sentido ser chamado de chafé.
Right, that's fine.
Como o Lord Zed tá dizendo.
Nothing bad can happen in this level anymore. Just the first section is kind of tight. Take the ammo. Just taking a bit extra ammo. Also in a full game run, you try to collect all the extra health that you can. There's a very convenient 100 health lying there. I did pick it up. I'm probably also gonna pick up that 10 on the left. Just to try to get to 400 after boss. You kill boss with a feat, but...
Bom, esse jogo não é mais vendido, então eu não sei se existe mod que faz alguma coisa envolvendo memes nesse jogo.
So, how do you like my gun?
Took it a bit slower. Normally we would just run it.
Nossa, banido.
30 damage.
É... Pode chamar de chafé.
Also rats throw random bombs. They have
Much for the rat pack.
They have a normal explosive bomb. They have
Isso daí não é café, não. É um chafé.
which explodes when it touches you, and they have like a spinning shooting bomb, which does a lot of damage if you're in a very close proximity. I believe depending on like a rat type, they have different amount of bombs. Like the easiest one has like the fire and the explosive one.
Entendo, banido. Eu te
Everyone
entendo.
else has the
Ai, meu Deus, que situação.
Oh, I need ammo. Our next section is very satisfying. It's as if it was designed for rapid fire. Very good.
insane legwork.
What is it now?
Bom, mais um level finalizado. A próxima fase ele vai ter que enfrentar mais um boss, basicamente. Pois toda a terceira fase que ele tem feito na run, sempre tem uma boss fight.
I don't think that's gonna hit the barrel. It was kind of far. So optimally, you want that fly to hit the barrel and explode it, because once it blows up, the door on the other side of the elevator shaft is starting opening. Whoa, never seen it. Yeah, definitely not good.
Grub, eu tô cansada.
And it kind of takes time, but if it blows up earlier.
Eu tô cansada e tentando não chegar no 0% aqui de bateria. É que esse jogo eu não conheço muito, então pra mim comentar fica meio que complicado. O próximo jogo envolve Metroid, então vai ser um pouquinho melhor pra mim comentar. Depois vai ter o Metroid Dread, que vai ser melhor ainda. E basicamente ele só tá andando, atirando em alguns inimigos, salvando as garotas. Aí ele vai fazer a boss fight. Quando eu vou falar que ele vai fazer a boss fight, ele já terminou a boss fight. Ai, meu Deus.
And if you wait too long, it starts flooding the level. And if it floods too much, you just kind of die.
Cuidado, Bonido. Você vai ter que beber muita água.
Hopefully all the barrels got destroyed. So this pulse charge. Alright.
Bom, por falar em boss, só porque eu falo, não tem jeito. Ele já vai finalizar, quer ver? Pronto. Esse foi o boss.
Rapid fire here, which would be really useful. Finishing this level with 400 health is really good. But otherwise, yeah, this will have to do. But you get refilled fairly quickly, so that's not a big deal. And I have a good enough health. So can be a good time for donations if we have any.
Bonido, 7 é demais. É muito açúcar. Meu Deus do céu.
From that 20k, so as I said, I definitely want to see it before the end of this run. So if you can make that happen, that'd be awesome.
E bom, ele acabou tomando uma morte.
100% of our proceeds will go to save the children, who in turn will use that money to help save and improve children's lives around the world. This includes donations, Twitch subscriptions, cheers, and any ESA merch. So anything that you do to help give towards the charity during the event will 100% go to save the children.
Nossa, seu irmão precisa tirar açúcar e acertar na quantidade de café para poder ser um café mesmo, não um chafé.
That's what I was supposed to do, but I kind of forgot that I need to jump. I kind of just fell into my demise.
É que tem adoçante que deixa um gostinho amargo na boca, né? Porque adoçante. Isso, utiliza sucralose, exatamente.
Might I also jump in again real quick. Yep. We got a couple of donations that did just come through. I was a little bit slow on my system here. We have a $10 donation from Ananase that just says, "I came here to donate and watch speedruns." You did indeed. Thank you so much indeed for that tenner. And another tenner from Nordic Soy. I'm here to raise money and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. Let's make Argic wear that cursed outfit so he can also say, "Damn, I'm looking good." Thank you very much indeed for those donations.
Mais um personagem salvo. Ou bomba, né? Desativada.
Very annoying. It can block you very often in very many places. I didn't kill the pickup for some reason, but it's not a big deal. Right. Might be okay. It's kind of fine.
I ought to break a broom handle off in your ass.
Gonna get myself a bit of an ammo here. That's the 5th one. Saving ammo a bit, playing it safer than I should be. To the pulse cannon. Gonna be a rat here.
Meu Deus, Bonido.
Gonna throw a pipe bomb.
Nossa.
It's gonna attract this lady. She'll run towards me. I won't have to run towards her, because I'm afraid approaching women. So now we're gonna go into 7-2. I will need to concentrate, then I'll explain what's going on.
Bom, mais uma vez o Runner se encontra com a arma de pulso. Pegou o dobro de dano.
Just gonna kick everyone to spend a bit more health. Alright, that's fine. So I'm gonna concentrate for this one.
Bom, terminou já a primeira fase. Vai iniciando agora a segunda.
Rest in pieces.
I'm making it.
Ih, infelizmente ele morreu.
So close.
I just didn't double jump there. Alright, that's fine. Okay,
Talvez foi.
guess I can explain it now. So these things, they move on a cycle, but for some reason, in the middle of a cycle, they kind of don't do damage, or for some reason. So you can kind of run
Bom,
through, but that's what
ele
it is,
aguardou
run through the first
justamente,
one.
né, a furadeira de parar para poder conseguir progredir, porque para mim aquilo ali parece mais uma furadeira mesmo. E infelizmente ele morreu mais uma vez.
Killing.
Do this all day.
Oh, slow. Should be fine.
É melhor o seu irmão ou ele aprende a fazer café de vez, ou é melhor ele não fazer mais café na vida.
Right before it starts doing damage. Right, gonna jump that camera. You skip that cycle and then you kind of align with everything else.
Deus do céu, pra sua mãe chegar nesse ponto a coisa tá feia.
This section is just trigger happy, but a bit low on health, which is not too big of a deal because I'm gonna get a big refill in a moment. But just gotta be a bit on the lookout on what's happening here. Yeah, okay, I'm good. It's a shame I died later in the cycle, but whatever. So this is... And this level has a skip which allows to save additional half a minute by manipulating cameras and then getting a very weird movement. Should be just in cycle for this one as well. Yeah.
Bom, voltando à furadeira de novo, ele precisa ter cuidado pra não acabar morrendo de novo.
So you could blow
Enquanto
up
isso,
that barrel
mais
from the
uma
bottom,
bomba
and then the only thing you
desativada.
need is, like, to get into the window, which is too high for you to double jump.
E
So you
fase
get
concluída.
cameras moving down, and then you kind of do a very weird movement, which allows you to land on the camera and jump off the camera.
Terceira fase, obviamente, mais um boss aí a ser enfrentado.
Nice jump, just works.
Já pegou a chave vermelha.
Alright. Throw a pipe bomb, which should blow up both cameras, but sometimes you just miss it, and you either, take the explosions or kill them or slide under them. that big cop down, because otherwise it's annoying to move around him.
This is why I have games
Bom,
named after
desativou já a bomba.
This level itself isn't too difficult. It's more getting enough health for the boss quick kill. This boss has a cutscene, which we can skip, but for that we need double damage.
Ainda
Well,
bem,
actually, we don't need
banido.
double damage to skip a cutscene, but to kill the boss quickly we need full shotgun ammo, or bullets, the first ammo type, and then just do the shotgun trick just outside of cutscene. It's kind of really hard to do. We need double damage for it, as I said, and you can you get 100 health right before the boss, so you need 150 before that. And it's very easy to lose that health. Should be fine in a full game run because I pick up a bit extra health packs to account for all the possible goofs. We'll see how that goes. Oh, whoops. Don't do that.
Pucker up, Buttercup.
Bom, pegou o jetpack.
Pick up a bit extra.
Momento de voar um pouquinho.
Make a quick save here.
Só que o jetpack tem um tempo limitado de uso.
Kinda get stuck
E
in the
ele acabou clipando ali no elevador. Que bizarro.
So yeah, you can kind of getting stuck in the wrong, what's that, projection? So you can kind of jump out of the elevator if you are not paying attention. So don't do that. I just did it for the memes. Okay, I'm gonna kill all the big cops. Get all the extra health I can here. Then switch to pulse cannon because there are 3 enemies in here. Hopefully none of them runs towards me.
Bom, mais inimigos para enfrentar. Utilizou a arma de pulso para já eliminar os inimigos rapidamente.
And got 400. Still lost all my ammo somehow. Oh, whatever. I have Glop. I can kind of go into a cutscene there. And then
Bom, hora de enfrentar o boss.
you can also apparently soft block here after killing a boss like this, which is very weird. But yeah.
Ou não, né?
Good level. Alright, my favorite Duke coming up.
Não teve boss essa terceira fase.
These are the voyages of Duke Nukem.
Bom, e agora está na estação espacial. Por conta disso, a gravidade é menor, então ele pode pular mais alto.
That's the one. It's pretty long as well. When you restart the level, he always starts with that. Space, the final frontier. But yeah, this having too much ammo in this level isn't really important, as you will lose all your ammo, all your weapons rather.
You're beautiful when you're dying.
But I want to have ammo. Just
Bom,
in
o
case.
runner está utilizando mais uma vez a arma de pulso, eliminando alguns inimigos que ainda
And next level is
não
actually the
apareceram na
hardest
tela.
level in the run. You can also get crushed by these things fairly easily. Gotta be careful here. Oh, this is bad.
Nossa,
Oh no!
acabou morrendo.
These are the voyages of
Que problemão, ele voltou pro começo da fase.
Yeah, okay.
to seek out new aliens and kick
Essa morte custou muito.
Yeah, that way I might
Ele
go
voltou
to
literalmente pro começo da fase.
all dead.
So far, so good.
At least we can hear the quote.
Yeah, can hear the quote again. I did that for
Com
that
isso, o
reason.
time loss aí para o runner.
Just quick save next time.
There's no Duke game without space level.
Leave a mark.
Oh, is there a space in Forever?
I think so.
In DLC there is.
Oh, I only played it once. That was enough. I'm sure there is in 1 and 2.
Ai, meu Deus.
In 1 and 2.
Ok.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is.
Dessa vez ele não caiu.
Rest in peace.
That's where the checkpoint was. Nice. all the unlikely deaths. Just playing
Bom, ele desativou ali,
Do you mind
com
if
isso
I,
ele vai poder
do
acessar aquela
interrupt?
porta agora.
Yeah.
Just because I want to say that we have reached $20,000. Thank you very much indeed. A couple of the donations that made it there was a $75 anonymous donation with no comments. So thank you very much, and a
Meu Deus, ele quase caiu pra morte de novo.
from Stick Dude Games that says,
Mas conseguiu chegar na
but I
porta.
love donations. Save the children. Thank you very much indeed for those lovely donations. We made it to 20K. That's awesome of you. Thanks so much indeed.
Thank you all. Good. So this section, we don't know if it's possible to skip it. Would be very good, would save a minute in a run. If we could just skip that, getting stuck there. But that thing essentially takes all your ammo from you. But yeah, since I got double
Bom,
damage,
cartão amarelo adquirido.
I have just enough time to reach the key force field to destroy it. Normally you should like get your ammo.
E, bom,
I guess that's what they thought you wanna do.
mais
Take
uma
two
bomba
weapons back
desativada.
and then do destroy the
Isso, um
force field. I'm
personagem,
just
mais
kinda kicking
um
it.
personagem, né,
It's
no
fine.
caso é salvo.
Because Duke is that awesome. Just can kick force fields out. So, funny thing, the old easy any percent run by...
Bom, o runner tá usando, aproveitando que a gravidade é baixa para poder utilizar os pulos e passar pelos locais de forma um pouco mais rápida.
But with the new boss strats, it's just not feasible even on easy. Pick up the extra health here. Yeah, he was just essentially doing the final block of the game with pistol and grenades only, which is, I mean, it's quite entertaining. I was playing around with that idea in hard, but it doesn't fly. Gonna spin to not stumble. That went well. I'm just gonna climb down. Alright, beginning of 8-2, I'm gonna concentrate again. It's a very important cycle. If I don't hit it, I just restart the level.
Bom, segunda fase da estação orbital. Bom, recomeçou do começo. Porque um clipe que ele tentou fazer não deu certo. Agora foi.
Okay, this seems okay. So
Bom dia, Lobby.
Jump in this first corridor practically without stopping, without hitting anything. Because also I kind of sequence broke. This is lab 2. You're supposed to go through 5 labs here. The first one is on the left bottom. Not gonna go there. You can just kind of go out of bounds and enter second one straight away. Quick save here. Just yeah, that's fine. So it's all done to reach that platform that I'm riding right now. If you don't hit it, you kind of off the cycle for everything in the level. And then you just waste a whole bunch
Bom, já tá com 1h22. Vamos ver se o runner vai estourar o estimate ou não, porque o runner do Prince of Persia conseguiu estourar por 4 minutos o estimate.
Alright, so now we're just gonna go through. Each lab opens next one. We never opened second, but we just entered it anyway. So we can just go to 3, 4, 5. 5 is the one that has the key. And 4 is the one that has the babe. Well, almost. It's an explosive camera. We're gonna use pulse cannons, infinite range here to destroy the robot. Also, these platforms are very janky. If you try jumping on them while they go down, you will lose a jump. Same with when they go up. So you kind of have to wait until they stopped completely. Only then jump.
Bom, ele carregou a arma de pulso. Já eliminou o inimigo, com isso salva mais um personagem.
Can slow down a bit. That might miss me a cycle, I don't know. I have no ammo, that's actually concerning. No, really, I'll just have to play this last part of that level slowly. Oh yeah, this thing gives you ammo. Bullets aren't really useful in this level though. Every enemy you need to fight is out of the screen and pre-fires you as well. And a quick save here, just in case I cannot actually make the cycle, so then I'll just wait there. Oh no, I'm making it. Okay, that's good. That's the final lab now. So, if there is anything to talk about Bowie, you have around a minute, maybe less.
Obviously we hit that.
Bom, ele esperou a plataforma.
Every single
E
donation
vai indo para o laboratório final.
2022 will go towards Save the Children. A very, very important cause that helps protect children around the world at any time, but most importantly during times of crisis. You know. 1 in 5 children across the globe live in a conflict zone. So let's do something together to change their lives for the better by donating to Save the Children and their cause to ensure that children's rights are protected even in times of war. And keep kicking ass.
Speaking of kicking ass, next room will kick my ass likely very, very hard. The hardest room in the entire game. Because it's on the cycle, it's with the insta-kill mechanic, and it's with the robots that do quite a lot of damage, 40 to be precise. So if I'm off, and the turrets that can block me for no reason. So let's see how that goes. So these things, the spinny ones, are an insta-kill.
Bom, hora de passar por alguns lasers.
Gotta be extra careful. If one of these cameras goes too far close to me, I cannot drop down, just like here. Okay. I'll just wait for it to kill me. Yeah.
Bom, ele morreu de propósito.
Okay.
E dessa vez ele morreu. Não era, essa morte não era proposital dessa vez.
Okay, I'll have to die again.
Bom, dessa vez ele não conseguiu evitar os inimigos, então ele se deixou morrer.
Okay, that's fine.
Agora ele precisa ter cuidado com os lasers.
And that didn't hit me. And these cameras won't reach me. It's only one that activates. Alright, hardest level out of the way. Now it's the final level with the boss fight.
E agora ele vai para a última fase.
Making it into estimate, maybe potentially, if I don't screw up. I kind of was before that tunnel, but now I'm
E
not
é
sure.
claro que ele vai enfrentar um final boss.
So final boss is gonna be very. I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna be very uneventful. Ow. That's bad.
E bom, ele morreu. Os lasers são insta-kill. Por falar em laser, ele acabou de encostar no... mais uma vez. Eita, meu Deus do céu.
Okay. Should have just
Quase ele encosta no laser de novo.
just killed me.
Meu Deus do céu. Ele tá tomando muito dano à toa. Bom, ele deixou morrer.
This room isn't as hard as you might
Deu uma choqueada ali.
actually fairly easy. Whatever. That's what I should have done the very first time. I don't have much glop.
But you have to go fast, so you have
Yeah.
to try.
Yeah, I needed to. Alright, this room is kind of a meme. Save here.
Die, bitch.
Lá vem o laser de novo.
Okay. Okay, that was smooth.
Bom, já pegou o cartão.
Just gotta not get blocked by a robot now.
Ou red
Okay,
key.
that's perfect. He was completely unaware of me. Still didn't notice me, by the way. Just need to not hit 250 health
I got some
earlier.
ass kicking to do first.
I have way too much health potentially. Now I have fine. That's fine health. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That's okay. Grab. Such an awkward jumps. This entire level is like kind of awkward to jump around. Yeah, I'm just ever so...
Bom, mais uma vez ele vai aguardar um pouquinho a plataforma, fazer o caminho dela.
Probably if I didn't mess up that last section a couple times.
Enquanto isso ele vai evitando alguns inimigos.
I messed up in the beginning, just kind of annoying. Alright, so epic boss fight coming up. You won't even see the boss. Well, you can kind of see it.
Bom, o jogo tá sendo bem generoso agora com munição, porque é o último level, né?
Oh no, I need to die. How do I die? I need 250 health. I need double damage. Some technical issues?
É, estourou o estimate.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dude, I can make it. I'm pretty sure I can. If I can't, well, so be it. Oh, actually, if you collected all the nukes before this part, you would be able to go fight secret boss here.
E ele morreu. É, mais uma run estourada aí no estimate. Fazer o quê? Vamos ver quanto tempo ele vai levar pra completar. GG. Ele já terminou com o final boss. Que ele deu tempo já, parou o timer. Passou 1 minuto, basicamente 9 segundos do tempo estimado. E essa foi a minha gente de Nukem, meu Deus do céu. Muito diferenciado do Duck Nukem que o pessoal tá acostumado a ver. Ele remete muito a basicamente o primeiro jogo, né? Que, se eu não me engano, era de DOS. Sim, ele deveria ter colocado uns 10 minutos a mais, pelo menos, uns 20 minutos a mais. Porque você tem que estimar, se você tiver algum problema na run, você tem que colocar pelo menos alguns minutos a mais.
The only thing unlimited about Mega Man is the amount of ass he can kick. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Bom, próximo jogo Mega Man ilimitado. Sim, tem gente que coloca o tempo muito acima e com isso fica dando um estouro de estimate. Próximo jogo será Mega Man. Tempo estimado de 42 minutos, categoria N%, versão de PC. Vamos ver aí o que vai ser essa run. Logo, logo. Vou fazer mais uma pausa e já volto.